story from Deniz, Oz, Kainako. People love Deniz. I love Deniz, or him, or Deniz. There is a Z on here, which is confusing, okay? And there's an E at the end. Here we go. All right, Deniz, show us what you got.
It's Deniz with a Z. I'm not special. It was just put there. Anyways. It's around here. Here. I got a little prop. It's right here. So the weirdest trip I took was to Amsterdam in Holland. And the reason it was so weird is because the height, the average height was above 6 feet. Put my head over here. And certain accommodations, such as the public bathrooms, were suited for people of that stature. And I'm only 5'6", but that's a lie. I'm 5'5" 3/4. It's a little fib, I like to say, you know? So anyways, the stalls were so high, I would have to get on my tippy toes, like this. And then I couldn't keep balance. So I had to go on the wall like this, put my hands on the wall like this. And I'm on my tippy toes. I'm holding on, like I'm trying to climb the wall or something, like I look like a Spider-Man. And I'm trying to hold on. And this is not a manly look when you're in a public bathroom, when you're on your tippy toes, you know what I'm saying? And then the stalls in the toilet were so high, I would sit down and like my legs would be like off the floor, dangling. They'd be dangling. And I'm like, seriously? Like this? So I would have to take a little gander at the man next to me. And he was just lounging like this, drinking some tea or something. I'm like, seriously? And then I took a gander while I'm dangling like this at the man on the other side. And he was on his knees like this. And I'm like, seriously? It's that bad? I felt like a little boy in a man's world while I'm dangling. I can't dangle on this. Right here, I'm dangling. And then I was staying at a friend's house. And my friend, his house, the houses in Amsterdam are designed differently. So he had a toilet room. And it was just a toilet. Nothing else. No sink. Just a toilet. And there was a fluorescent light bulb like this. And it was red. Nothing else. Just a toilet. It was like 100 degrees in there. And it was during a heat wave, so it was like 150 degrees. And like it was in the middle of the living room where everybody would congregate and hang out. So before I went into the toilet room, I'd have to do some stretches like this. Because I'm a man that gets panic attacks and who's claustrophobic. So I take some deep breaths in to get pumped up to go into the toilet room, you know what I mean? And then I go into the toilet room and I sit down. My feet are dangling. I start sweating. I can't breathe and I get out. And I'd be like, don't go in the toilet room. And then everybody in the living room would be like, what's happening? Like, is it overflowing or something like that? No. I'm like, no. It's scary in there. There's a red light. It looks like a demon. Don't go in the toilet, it's scary. I swear to God. And then everybody just looked at each other. They were like damn foreigners, you know. And then in the kitchen, the shower and the sink were in the kitchen. So the kitchen was like a mile long. So I'd have to, and it was narrow like this. So I'd have to walk like a mile long to the end of the kitchen. And on the left was the shower and the sink. To the right was the oven. So it was always blazing. It was hot. and someone was always broiling a chicken. They like to broil chickens in Amsterdam. So then I would have to cover myself like 5 times. And then once I got out, you know, I'd have to cover myself. I'm like, okay, nice chicken, and I'd have to pass on. This happened for 3 weeks. And then in the kitchen, there's no refrigerator. You can't see the refrigerator. There's like 1 million closets, like this. And I asked my friend, where's your refrigerator? And he's like, where's the refrigerator? I'm like, where is your refrigerator? And he's like, it's right here. And then he was like, I'm like, what? He's like, look. He opened the closet, there was the refrigerator. It was like this big. He opened the refrigerator, and I was like, oh, there's everything. Okay, that's great, super. Classical. Like, great. So in the middle of the night, you know how everybody wants to get something to drink or eat or something like that? Well, they're half asleep or something like that. So I was like half asleep. I wanted a glass of orange juice. I wanted some OJ. You know, you want some OJ? I wanted some OJ. So then I went to the kitchen. And then I couldn't find the refrigerator. I opened up closets like this. And I'm making a lot of noise. Like, Then my friend gets up. He's like, what are you doing, Dennis? I'm like, I'm trying to find your refrigerator, man. He's like, oh, it's right here. There's the refrigerator. And that's when I broke down. I was like, I can't find the refrigerator. My feet are dangling. I'm on my tippy toes. And then I would break down every 3 days. So this was like a sequence of events. I would break down every 3 days. And then after 3 weeks, I came back to the States. And I've never been this happy to see a urinal. I've never been this happy to see a toilet. And I was never so happy to see a refrigerator outside of a closet. And then I knew I was back at home. Thank you.